best friends, got each other's back. We used to cruise around with a bass to the max. Everyone at school, while I was in the lab, cooking up some beats that would turn into tracks. High school chillin', I was on a mission. I had bigger dreams of being a musician. Teachers always talked, but I couldn't seem to listen. I lived in a fantasy land, they called it fiction. But I was gonna be big one day, playing shows on the road to a sold out stage. Nobody really cared or believed I would make it anywhere close, I would fail and fade. But that's cool, I love that, cause any little doubt gives me energy back. And now, I'm in a place where I'm glad I never gave up on the dreams I had. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. Yeah, let's go. So if you want something big, you gotta swing fast, swing hard and commit. You might miss 10 times, but when you hit, just make sure that you get all of it, okay? People at the top took risks. Investing and testing is all that they did. It's not complicated, it just takes grit. So never give up, take a swing at it. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing.
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to the Pick and Roll podcast. How's everyone doing? I gotta fix this. Let's go with that. Look who's here.
I'm here,
What is up?
here to support my two new favorite teams, the Pacers and the Warriors.
Pacers?
Suck. They're terrible. They can't do anything right. They're horrible. Their coaches are terrible. The refs are against them. Everybody's hurt. And they just suck. Sixers sucks. I got two new teams.
What's the other team?
Ain't that what we're supposed to be doing right now?
Hold on a sec.
Hating on our
What?
team? For whatever reason we want hating on our team. Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing?
No. This is where we spread positivity.
I lived in
We're in
Indiana.
the right podcast today. We're spreading positivity about basketball today.
I lived in Indiana for a while, so I can be a Pacer fan.
I forgot about that. I honestly forgot about that. Yeah. But the Warriors hat,
Yeah.
I don't.
Go Steph.
Were you from You didn't live in Golden State, did you?
No, big Steph fan. He's the second greatest player of all time behind Michael Jordan.
Ah, okay. I love it. I love it. How do you like this first week of basketball season, Blaze? And then we'll get into it.
I still don't want to overreact. I still don't want to, think too much into whoever hasn't lost or lost all their games or doing this and that. But there's like an influx in scoring. It seems like there's a lot of big games early, like people dropping 50, people dropping 40. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited about it, but I mean, right now it's the meat of football season too. So it's tough to, we got both. And with the World Series going on, baseball as well. So, and hockey just started. So it's like, this is where all the big four are going on at the same time. This is why I normally miss the first half of college basketball anymore, because all this other shit's going on. But I mean, it's a hell of a start. I mean, I know we talked about it the last show, and it's got to be discussed as more news comes out about all these allegations and this gambling ring and all this stuff with the mafia and this and that and people's names that are getting thrown around. I'd rather not concentrate this whole show on it. But like I said last week, I'm a guy who normally likes to talk about on the court, but this is such a big story that we will have to talk about it again. So we might as well discuss it. So people, someone new comes in and be like, what, you're doing an NBA podcast? You're not talking about the biggest story right now? So it's like,
yep. Adam Silver tweeted our warm weather for winter.
But to me, the biggest story is the play on the court, because all this gambling shit's been going on. It's just finally come to light. It's not new.
Yeah, I am not talking about the gambling at all. I'm sick and tired of that. No, I'm done with that.
Well, we will talk about it again. I mean, as soon as more names come up, if some other bigger names come up, or someone doesn't make the Hall of Fame because they were really involved with this and people think he's the GOAT and then he can't even make the Hall of Fame, or something weird, really drastic happens, we'll have to talk about it.
Yeah. So I want to talk about this. The NBA on Peacock and Amazon Prime. Just the new competition of those two is blowing ESPN out of the water. They're bringing old stuff back. They're bringing new stuff in. I want to hear your thoughts on that.
I'm more concerned right now, and it's kind of a personal bias, I'm more concerned about YouTube TV possibly getting rid of the group of ESPN channels.
Oh, I don't even have that, so okay.
Yeah, so like people that have YouTube TV with the sports package, you're getting Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, Fox Sports, and you're getting ESPN, ESPN 2, ESPN News. You're getting all, ACC Network, Big Ten Network. You're getting all that. But a big part of it is ESPN, ESPN2. There's 4 or 5 channels that you might lose, or maybe 2 channels. I don't know what it is, but I keep seeing this commercial. Get a hold of your, email here to tell YouTube TV not to get rid of ESPN. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, with the internet, I could probably live without it at this point. Although, if you asked me that 20 years ago, I'd swear I'd never be able to live without ESPN.
Right.
Because it was everything. So, I mean, this ESPN stuff's kind of weird too, because I get it business-wise. If you are switching to this app model for $30 a month, why are you giving it to people on YouTube TV? Like, it should be like, all right, if you got YouTube TV, you pay $20 a month.
Yeah.
Instead of 30 or 15. I mean, I don't know what it's going to end up being, but it's such a weird clusterfuck of watching sports anymore. I can understand why, especially the younger crowd likes all the clips and the highlights and the reels and the TikToks and stuff. They're not watching full games.
No. And for me, with this NBA on Peacock, Amazon Prime, it's just like they add more stuff to it. Like, I don't know if you watched NBA on Prime yet, Blaze, but during the halftime, not with Philly halftime, but shout out to Philly halftime on the halftime show we're talking about right now. But they were talking about like on-court play. Like they will walk around like NBA on TNT. They used to do that, but not to this magnitude. Like you would actually see them breaking it down like they were actually in game.
I saw
like,
some of
that.
I did see some of that, and I'm sorry to cut you off. The thing that I see is what we thought we were losing on that TNT broadcast and how they handled it. It just spread out to how multiple, because ESPN, you're still getting Chuck saying crazy stuff and Ernie and Agrew. Those guys are still doing their thing, and like you say, you're getting other really creative stuff. Because here's what happens when the rumors get around or whatever, and people think ratings are down, no one doesn't like you. You start to try different things. A lot of people hate Adam Silver for some reason, but I mean, and you've even said one thing you always liked about him is the NBA Cup. We've grown to like it.
Yeah.
And it's grown to take a segment of the year that's normally really boring and throw something exciting right in the middle of it. No other you just got done with the World Series and baseball playoffs. 2 other sports, you and hockey just started up. Football is going to get ready for it. Everyone loves March Madness and the tournament stuff. So it's like, you want to grab little bits and pieces of that. So I did see some of the Prime stuff. They're going to try to innovate and do different stuff as well. Because here's the thing. If you're going to make people watch basketball on all these different channels, each different way to watch it, they're going to have to try to come up with a way to try to get people to watch them that way. Because as much as we talk about it, or we don't talk about it, don't you think these corporations, these huge TV broadcast stations and stuff know that people just watch it illegally? They know it. So they have to find ways, and they're trying to find ways to get around it and stuff. And if it comes down to a secure app where someone's not just leeching off of an internet provider or a cable provider and showing it to everybody, if it goes down, like ESPN maybe, I mean, I don't know, this is me speculating, but if ESPN's like trying to consolidate to where you have to get this app to watch anything ESPN, that might be one of the reasons why, because people might not be able to tap into that to, hey, here's the app for free, unless you're just showing your phone or some dumb shit.
But for the ESPN and the regular media, they haven't tried anything new. Like, they grabbed the NBA on TNT guys. They grabbed them. Okay. But they're doing the same stuff. I want something different. I want to change.
Well,
that's what we're getting with Peacock. That's what we're getting with Prime.
And even on NBC, they went for the old school approach. They brought the music back and that. So they tried to grab the older audience too, like my generation, and be like, hey, you guys that used to love NBA action is fantastic. And that all the music and all that, they figured they could try to grab that audience too. So they're trying some new stuff. But like you said, it is a lot of the same, but it's the same that we wanted. We didn't want to lose Chuck and Shaq and Kenny and Ernie. We didn't want to lose that banter. That's what I love about like Pat McAfee show and some of these other podcasts. That is more like a podcast than Stephen A and the jerk offs on ESPN trying to be headlines with their takes.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I just love the new atmosphere. I like it on different platforms because, like you said, it's exclusive. Like, you have to go to that one to watch this very game. And I'm going to be streaming a lot more of those games, guys, so make sure you tune in for that. I'm streaming the Thunder and the Warriors tonight.
It could be the death of ESPN, if you think about
Thunder,
it.
The Bucks.
If this app thing is what they're doing and they go towards it and you get into that funnel and now you're down to just that and it doesn't work and people do find other ways to watch instead, like all these other places, it could be the death of ESPN in the next 5-10 years or something. You never know. Because people are look what it's doing to wrestling.
Oh my God! Don't
the
even
Netflix stuff. Go to the Netflix stuff. I mean, it's affected.
It's like Netflix, Peacock, ESPN app here, there,
people are going to try.
We're
going to. I mean, it's not like they don't know that customers don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to know. Yeah. So they're going to start trying. We're going to start in the next couple of years. People are going to try to evolutionize how we watch sports and stuff. They're going to try to change it and consolidate it or make us happy again some way. I don't know. I have no freaking clue. But right now, like you're saying, with wrestling and regular sports, you're split into so many different ways to watch it. Yeah. I don't think that's going away, but something's going to change.
Yeah, definitely. You know what's not going to change? That I beat you in fantasy. That's not going to change.
Yeah, you got lucky. You got them cheat codes.
I had Wemby.
You were pick 6.
And you created the league.
And I was a pick after you, so how could I get Wemby? You can't hold the Wemby thing on me. You can put it on everybody else that's in front of you. But if I had your spot, I probably would have took him.
The only thing you're going to hold over me is Tyrese
not
Maxey.
Doing too bad, though.
Huh?
Maxey's not doing too bad.
That's the only thing you can hold over my head. It's a Tyrese Maxey. That's the only thing because you took him.
I've been banking on this for 2 years now. I mean, I just wanted to hold ground.
Yeah, let's talk about Tyrese Maxey, man, because then the next thing is like Players of the Week, and I'm sure that is yours, right? Tyrese Maxey.
You'll be surprised it's not. Will you talk about the Sixers first?
No. I was just saying your favorite player of the week. Let's get into that. I thought it would be Maxey.
4 to start out the season with 4 triple-doubles. The Joker. The Joker has 4 triple-doubles for all 4 games to start the season.
I know.
As much as I love Maxey, you know that. I'm invested. That's my boy. Kentucky, Sixers, my 2 favorite teams. He plays, his attitude, everything for him. Now he has a Robin for his Batman. We don't need the old guys. They're on the way out. They're going to have to take a reduced role. It's everything I've asked for. When I saw that Joker, to me, a triple-double is more valuable than dropping 40.
Yeah.
Because you're distributing, you're getting the ball back, whether it's offensive or defensive for your team. So you're helping your team and you're assisting your team. Triple-double to me is like the stat if you're going to talk about stuff. That's why I'm so amazed by like the Westbrook stuff when he used to do it, and Oscar Robertson and people from the past who have averaged triple-doubles and stuff. Like what Joker does continues to make me say, holy shit, Ja, Zion, Edwards, Maxey, Halliburton, all these guys that I love, and then here Wemby, and then here comes Joker being like, I've been doing this. Here's a pass behind my back. Here's one between my legs. Here's 29 and 10 and 10 or whatever. It's like, it's insane. He does it without hardly trying. Like we're talking about all these guys who have all this athleticism and they're what do we say? Explosive. We were talking about the Westbrooks and the Steve Francis's. Joker doesn't have any of that shit. He's slow and clumsy and dorky looking, but he's one of the greatest basketball players of all time, no doubt, because he just didn't have 1 year where he, like, as much as I love Westbrook, that year that he averaged, triple double and all that, he was blowing shit up. Joker's doing it like consistency for like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's going to average one every year, but it's like next thing to he gets a double-double every game, it seems. Like, when's the last time he didn't have a double-double? It was probably 9 or 8 rebounds. Remember. It was probably 9 or 8 rebounds, not a 2 or a 3. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember.
He doesn't have, I mean, he may have off nights, but he doesn't have bad games. Like, he's that good.
I know.
And
you want to know who's you're going to like mine. It's not Maxey. It's not Edgecombe.
Bona.
It's not Bo. It's no one on the Sixers.
It's LaMelo Ball because they're doing good.
It's not LaMelo. You're never going to get it. You guys are never going to get this.
TJ McConnell. Max McClung for getting signed and cut in the same day.
But shout out to yeah, but he just got a 3-year deal on
and then they released him.
No, he's actually there. He got dunked on by Cooper Flag.
They released him.
It's not Montez Buzelis. It is no one on the boat. I thought you were going to go with him.
Well, they're a great surprise right now.
I thought you were going to go with him.
He dropped 27. He's finally getting there. His big question is, I mean, he has 2 bad knees and he's skinny, bony. So, I mean, it's going to be his knees and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the screen
I think it's his
for
knees.
mine. It is Austin Reeves. That is mine right now, man. Austin Reeves with LeBron out, Luka out. He is really stepping up here. 28, 62, 41, 51, 25, 26. Those are all-star stats.
I just saw a video of a guy, him and his boys were watching. They were like, we come to the Timberwolves and Lakers game. Ant Edwards ain't playing. LeBron ain't playing. Luka ain't playing. They're like, I want a refund, man.
Right?
Imagine buying those tickets 6 months ago or whatever, and then you finally get there. You don't get to see any of those, but I mean, you probably saw Austin Reeves blow up. I mean, that's what happens when players, it's the next man up mentality. We've seen him do well before.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why he's never in their trade talks.
I know.
Now LeBron's in more trade talks for him leaving than Austin Reeves is in any trade talks. This dude's a great baller. He's great in every aspect of the game, and he can drop this when the other guys aren't there, which is phenomenal. Well, any teammate would want that.
Yeah. I am like Austin Reeves has been doing this for so long now, but he's been overshadowed by like LeBron, AD when he was there.
Can you imagine him on a different team? Can you imagine him like next to Giannis?
Yeah. Right.
In the Bucks or something, because dude's got his head straight on too. Austin Reeves, he's mentally, he's like, you never see him like doing dumb shit or goofing around. He seems like he's business. He's out there to take care of fucking business.
Mm-hmm. So for me, that is mine. Austin Reeves. I'm trying to go with like the underdog kind of story, and that's him. I was gonna go with Kevin Durant.
Thank you.
I mean, he's been balling out as well. I was gonna go with Brandon Ingram, one of the 3 guys from Toronto. Ingram, Barnes, and RJ Barrett. All of them are averaging 20+ points or higher on the same team.
I said it last week, and I wish Rios is here to get his take on it too. That I think the Rockets might see a little more growing pains, a little more bumps in the road before they hammer things out, but they should be fine. But I mean, you're seeing some of it where, like, I mean, it's a big shift to bring someone in to kind of be the go-to guy, but still have these rising young guys like Amen Thompson and stuff.
Yeah. So it was raining here, Will, during the day, but then it stopped at like in the afternoon, and I think it's raining again.
It's hurricane season. It's going to rain all the East Coast for the next month and a half, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was going to go with one of those guys, but I went with Buzelis. I mean, not with Buzelis. I went with Reeves. All right. Do you
there's a
have
good bit. I mean, Markkanen's averaging 34 points a game.
Marketing was just like, we knew that was going to happen.
I don't want him to be that good because then his stakes rise and they don't want to trade him as much and they're going to want more for him. Just stay at 20, do 24 every once in a while.
They have a lot of height over there. Utah's got a lot of height.
And not that this is going to determine the future, but look at what VJ Edgecombe has done. And what did Ace Bailey do in his first game? I think he had
Ace Bailey, man. I think he's averaging like 2 points.
He had 2 points.
He's averaging
now,
2.
I'm not going to knock him at all because me and you are big fans. We wanted him, and I'm not going to change that philosophy just because of this. But this could go to show like immaturity. Like I'm not ready for the NBA time yet. Like give him a year or two. Like SGA. SGA wasn't ready at first. Give him a couple years. Get on the right team. It could be the same story for Ace Bailey. So I'm not drawing any conclusions about him yet at all. So don't try to twist my words out there. I'm still.
Right.
Me and you even said last week we're rooting for him.
I'm rooting for Ace Bailey. I'm also rooting for Cooper Flag right now. He's been playing well, but not to the high standards that everyone has thought because they put him at point guard. Yeah, they literally put him at point guard.
And even though he's a Dookie and neither of us really enjoy that,
yeah.
What I love about him is he's given us highlights. Like yes. I like highlight reel stuff. Like that's why I'm so drawn to Zion and Ja. When Zion and Ja came out, I was like, these two guys are going to be the shit. They're going to be the thing. They're giving you those wow, oh my god moments during games. That's what I love. Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of great players. I was never a Tim Duncan guy. He's boring to me. He's no fun to watch.
I love Tim Duncan.
I love him. But he's not exciting. Well, you also have your football team does push pushies, so it's not fun to watch.
For me, it is. For me, it is. As long as they don't do it every freaking play.
Like Cooper Flag has already given us some of those amazing dunks in the lane, great passes. Like he's already showing what he can do. But he's going to have a race there with VJ and maybe a couple others too for that Rookie of the Year. You never know. So I'm not locking it up for nobody. I don't play Homer fandom too much. I'm a Sixer guy. I'm joking around with this other stuff. But I love basketball in general. And I love seeing young guys come into like that's why I'm not knocking Ace Bailey. It might take him a little longer before he can get used to someone like I don't know. The more I hear about VJ's story and everything too is so much more endearing.
He's been through so much than people actually realize what Edgecombe has been through. And then you look at Ace Bailey, who is fed everything.
It's a life. And I'm still like, once again, I don't want Coach coming here banging on us because we're hammering Ace Bailey. It's a life story. It's a someone who didn't have anything, living with no electricity for months and stuff. Then when you get it, you really appreciate it tons more. And he will do it. It seems like he's protecting finally getting this opportunity and so grateful for it. It's not about him. It's about his opportunity, him getting there, being so thankful to come from what he's come from. And it's not a lot of these kids' fault. Ace Bailey, any of these other guys that are Cooper Flag, even throw him in a conversation. When you're the best through high school, through college, and we talk about this all the time, you're treated like a king. VJ was a peasant, and he had to get out of that, find a way to break through, and then use it's the rags to riches story, basically. And it's a beautiful thing to hear his humility and to see he's phenomenal to watch him do some of the stuff that I didn't even know he could do.
Right.
Like even though he could do it in Baylor, sometimes you're playing, North Texas State Tech University B or something, you know what I mean? So he can have highlights down there a little more. His athleticism is way beyond, but when you get lumped into the NBA, now you're with the best of the best of the best. And he actually stepped up his game, which is incredible so far.
So here's actually the NBA.com's rookie ladder. So VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flag is 4.
I haven't seen enough of Coward yet, so I haven't seen enough of him. So
I haven't seen enough of Coward. Concanipple, he's like that piece that can fit pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, didn't he break
my fears? You're a fan of
already? Fears is all right. Didn't Knuppel break some kind of shooting record or something, rookie shooting record or something already?
I think, but CMB, I was live streaming the Raptors and Rockets game last night. This guy had so much potential. Like, I really like his game. Like, the Raptors, what they're doing over there, not a lot of people are giving them credit. They have elite wing players, two-way. They got an upcoming guy in Boyles. They have a great team over there. It's going to take them some time to
Yeah.
develop. I love that
Just
team over there.
The Dylan
That
Harper
team's a lot of
thing,
fun to watch.
it's kind of crazy because we talked about this when Harper got drafted. Wait a minute, they got Fox. And now it's like, are they going to deal Fox or are they going to try to keep him and use them both? Because that's a good problem to have. It's like you take the risk of getting Harper, and if Harper needs development, he's got a really good set of people around him to develop. But if he's already there and he's doing great like he is, you don't need Fox. And I'm a huge Fox fan too, UK and all that.
Yeah, don't forget about Stefan Katzel too.
Yeah. So the thing
They
I've
had
been seeing is
CP3 last year.
the bullshit
So-
I've been seeing right before the deadline, because I think February 6th is a trade deadline. February
Yeah.
4th is where something comes up where LeBron can actually be traded to the Spurs. And it involves Fox going to the Heat, a Heat player going to the Lakers. You know, it's a 3-team trade that I've seen over and over. And I mean, I'm sure it's speculation, but and of course Bronny goes with LeBron in the trade.
So
But I don't want
What-
that because I don't want LeBron affecting Wemby.
I don't want that either. I don't want that either. But what team are you watching for right now? It's the beginning of the season. Which team has caught your eye?
Well, I mean, the two I'm wearing for two different reasons. The Pacers,
Okay,
they haven't won a game yet, and I thought they'd be a little better. I mean,
right.
Matherin's already nursing an injury, and he started out red hot, but it's like now, I mean, there's still a lot of time. Remember, they started like shit last year. Granted,
Yep.
they had Halliburton, but at the same time, and then the Warriors starting out red hot right now, and they've got the firepower. We know that. It's just do they have the depth to contend with the Thunders and the Wolves and the Nuggets of the West first? And so those are two of the teams. I could easily say the Sixers, but that's what I was hoping. This is what I was hoping for. I was hoping
Yeah,
for
me too. Me
those
and you
two
were
to-
on the same page last
because
week.
those two click. VJ and everyone's talking about them now, which I hope doesn't change anything. They keep their humble, attitudes and keep the job is not even close to being done. And there's people speculating two different ways. Look how good VJ and Maxey are playing together. What if they can keep Embiid healthy and Embiid can play up to his potential? Then that's really dangerous. Or other people are saying, holy shit, when McCain comes back, if he clicks too, what are we even doing with Embiid? Get rid of him.
Right.
So, but what would need to happen is he would need to play and have a couple 50 big games first.
Yeah.
Then people out there would see, oh, Embiid still got some in the tank. Maybe he can be valuable for us.
Yeah. So for me, oh wait, you said the Warriors too.
The Warriors, because what are they 4-1 or something right now?
Yes.
He started off hot. They're doing well. I mean, I said it before. As long as you have Steph Curry, you have an opportunity to win. Plus, Kuminga's had some big games. He's
I
finally
picked him
getting
up in
more.
fantasy.
He's getting more of a run. So it's like they're always going to be there.
Yeah.
It's
So-
just can they continue to do it as Steph gets older?
I got two teams as well. One in the East, one in the West. First, I'm going with the Dallas Mavericks, and here is why. Cooper Flag, that's the number one thing right now. Cooper Flag, just to see how he is in the NBA level with the players, the front court. Klay Thompson is not on to a best start ever right now, but he's one of the best shooters of all time. He can click. Anthony Davis. It felt like, I don't know if you saw that, like he was grabbing his Achilles and he went up
hurt.
to the
He's
locker
hurt.
room.
He wasn't
He's
even supposed
hurt.
to. Yeah, he's hurt. He wasn't supposed to play, and now he's missing. I don't think he's playing tonight or tomorrow,
think
whenever
he's-
his next game.
Uh,
So-
if it was his Achilles, but he was grabbing that as he was
Well, this
leaving.
isn't a tear, or he didn't tear his Achilles, or it's a different type of problem with the Achilles, from what
Right.
I understand. I don't know it completely, but that
Yeah.
changes the whole perspective down there if he's not on the court.
Yeah. So that's one team. And the second one, Boston. Boston's 1-3 right now. They don't have Tatum. They lost Drew Holiday. They lost Al Horford. they lost so many players. Kristaps Porzingis, he is gone. Seeing how this team adapts to all that losses, all those players gone to where they are now, you can't win when you have Sam Hauser out there. Like,
well, if you need, I mean, he's the type of player can come off, hit some threes, and do well on
Yeah.
the boards and stuff. But no, not starting and depending on him.
like I can't see Boston being in the top of the East. I can't until Jason Tatum actually comes back in the All-Star break.
What they
If
would
it comes
need
back
is
then,
they
then-
would need Derek White to start blowing up. They would need
Derek White,
Jalen
yeah.
Brown to start dropping 30 every game, stuff like that. You know, or they would need a different person to step up. The Derek White would be the one that could make a difference, because if he can kind of fill the Tatum void a little more, not that he's going, I'm not saying completely. That's the same problem they have in Indiana. Like Indiana right now, they start off like they were going to be good, and they have the talent. They showed it without Halliburton for a while last year that they still were good. And they've started out really slow, but I'm not really passing judgment on them yet.
I'm not with Indiana because I know they were going to take a huge blow with Halliburton being gone. So for me, it's just like I just got to wait and see with them. I'm not as afraid as I am with Boston. Boston, I'm a little more afraid than I am with Indiana because I already know what's going to happen. Boston, I don't know. Boston, they did it for the salary cap reasons. They're trying to save more money, take a step back, kind of like how we thought about the Sixers last year, right? We said they were going to take a step back, take a gap year, and maybe this is Boston's gap year.
Well, I mean, it'd be best time to do it when you lose your best player for the whole year to try to, start planning for the future. And it's not necessarily tanking when you're in that position. When you're an organization where you don't have the talent, or you have some that just underperforming, or a couple lingering injuries that keep your actual starting five from going out there, it can be very frustrating, because then the fans start calling for your coach's head. They call them for big changes and stuff like that, and upper management and whatever. And it's not good for the organization. So it could cause turmoil. We'll see. I mean, how many teams are going to really deal with that? We're only a week or two in. Once we're in a couple months, and I don't know, this has been a pretty big conversation too. And I don't know if you had it on the list or nothing, but and then Michael Jordan even asked him about it too. All the load management and people
I was going to get into that. Yeah, it was not there. I was going to get into that.
It's like, and when you really think of it that way, it's like, what other sport besides baseball where pitchers only pitch one every 5 games because of the strength on their arm? But it's like, you start to really think about it and say, it is kind of when I'm not talking about injured being out.
Right.
I'm not talking about hurt, or, even if it's a pinky or a big toe, that still affects your game.
It affects him during halftime.
And the problem could be you go in there with just a big toe, and then your ankle goes because your big toe couldn't support a fall or something. You never know what it could lead to. So no matter how small the injuries, I'm talking about healthy scratches.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are going to be, they're going to be watching them very closely this year, because now you got a lot more people, media, players, analysts, and everyone bringing it out a lot more. Eyes are going to be on it.
Yeah.
I hope it starts to go away.
But for me, I think we have a real injury problem here. Maybe it's just a game of sports. Maybe it's just combat, competition, and it shit happens. Look at Halliburton.
We are talking about the biggest sport with the least amount of equipment. Even soccer has shin guards and cleats.
Mm-hmm.
What do basketball players have? Shoes, which are now all low tops.
Like arm sleeves.
Yeah, but I mean, like actual equipment that's protecting you. Those are support, not protection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so there's a difference when you're protecting. Like football players have pads, baseball players have helmets and gloves, and some of them wear pads in certain places.
Yeah.
Not that it's an excuse or nothing, but you're more vulnerable, I guess you could say. And you're not on grass or anything that has any give. Although ice would be a lot harder, just to balance and stand on, let alone falling on hardwood is not fun, people. It is not fun. Anyone who's done it.
Definitely not.
And I was one of those clumsy, crazy, skinny, awkward dudes that could make nutty shots and shoot like crazy. So I'm on the floor a lot. So I know how Joel Embiid, and if there's a ball that goes, so I'm diving after it. I'm going to get that. That was me back in the day. I risked injury when I played 1,000% every time I stepped on the court. Didn't matter if I cared about that game or not. Just this, and this is a much higher level of competition. You'd think they'd be more fierce, but they're corporations and there's, it's like walking on eggshells. They got to be careful. One bad injury can affect their bottom line and their whole corporation and how much money they make and their future and their career. And not all of them can just go right into media if they're not a professional sport athlete.
Yeah. So you brought up Joel Embiid, how he can fall on the floor all the time, right? It's the game. I'm kind of mad at him right now for all the trolling he's been doing, like outside on the, to the fans or whatever. I'm like, yes, the fans are going to talk shit to you. They pay their money to do that. But you should really not troll them back. And especially the career that Embiid has had.
To me, that's just his personality. I don't agree with it or I don't like it either. That's just, it doesn't surprise me. I didn't know about any of that because I don't pay attention to a lot of the off-court shit. But it's like, and just like he's saying, there's a lot of things that are different. Do I like players trying to draw fouls? Do I, a lot more? Do I like that type of shit? No. Do I like, I don't know if you've seen Giannis's famous, is it a travel? Is it not a travel from this past week?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't get as nitpicky about that game because there's normally some exciting plays that overshadow the smaller things. But it's like, just like you can call holding in every NFL play, you can call carry or travel for half of the NBA plays. Not if you really, they've changed the rules so much that so many people don't even know the rules. And it's like, it's tough to, there are things I don't like about the game that I love, I guess is what I'm saying. So I'm not trying to say the game's perfect. I love it regardless. I'm going to love it. But
so this is Embiid, him trolling at the fans. Like, yes, we made a great comeback. We were up by down by 8-19 and stuff like that. He didn't even play in the fourth quarter. I know he's on a minutes restriction, but dude, come on. I get it's his personality and stuff, but
the way you never get, all you're getting is a media clip. How do we know there wasn't a group of 5 dudes that were heckling him for the whole second half or something? Look, you're not even out there and your team's coming back. You know what I mean? Like he might have had enough and finally turned around and say, hey, they won without me. Go fuck yourself or something. I don't know. So I'm like, I can't really draw a conclusion. Does it look good regardless of what he's saying? No. It looks like just what you're saying. It looks like he wants to troll the fans and act like he's badass when he didn't have shit to do with it the second half. Actually, it was the complete opposite. That it was when he was when the team sucked. And that was the same last year.
He did score 25 points, though. I will give him that.
The dude did score 25. I mean, he could do that without blinking. That's what I'm saying. That's what's held. Listen, seriously. If the dude didn't have his 50-point and 40-point games and the triple doubles and stuff, would we even be talking about this? He would have been gone 2 years ago. But he still has that. So, I mean, the biggest conundrum isn't Joe Embiid, is he good enough? It's, is he healthy enough? That's always been the problem. And who can control that more than him? His attitude on top of it makes it worse. Like what you're saying. When you're a player that's had all these injury prone shit and on a regular guy, I'd be like, he's just mouthing off. But this is a guy who needs to get a better image because he can't fucking play healthy. And that's the biggest thing. You said it too, how big he is with his knees. And like David's saying, I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
It has to be frustrating for him too. I'm sure he doesn't want his career to be like this at all.
Yeah, but there were times where Joel Embiid did say that he does not want to be on a minutes restriction. He just wants to stay at home.
But then go home. If it comes to that, I thought you were going to say he just wants to play. Because he loves the game so much. But you don't hear that from him.
It's a flip-flop.
Yeah, but you hear that from...
Embiid had a great game Tuesday. He dropped 25. He was still falling all over the place. That's just him. You can't really control that. But it's just like, enough is enough with the trolling, bro. Enough is enough. I'm getting sick of it. Really, I am.
It's not going to go away. I mean, I don't like it. I'm sick of it too, but it's not going to go away. That's his personality.
Yeah.
He's going to do that. He's going to let people get to him. And he's going to do dumb shit. So it's like, but I always flip the coin. The good news is we might have the best fucking backcourt in the NBA.
Dude, I was gonna get
for
to
the
that.
next 6 years. Who knows?
Maybe even
That's what I'm-
longer than
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what
They
people need to
extended
con-
McCain. They extended McCain today.
And don't you think that would piss Embiid off a little more, or at least get to him easier to get under his skin, because this was supposed to be his team, his process, and it's not anymore, and it can't
I can
be
agree
anymore.
to that. I can see that, but he's got to
Doesn't-
stop letting fans get underneath.
Yeah, it
his
doesn't
skin.
excuse it at all. It looks ridiculous. It's immature.
He might even get fined for that because he actually did the DX suck it thing.
Yeah, if you start doing that and you get yourself in bigger trouble, hey, maybe get himself suspended for actions detrimental to the team.
Speaking of that, actually, LaMelo Ball got fined $35,000.
Don't do dumb shit.
Yeah, he made a gesture on a court.
I mean, listen, no one would like my rules if I was head ref that had control on that shit, because all this shit would get you a technical. Telling the ref how to do their job at all would get you thrown out of the game. Bye.
You'd be like, adios.
I would.
You'll be like the WWE fans.
Yep. You'd be like, oops. So I don't care if they paid to see you here, LeBron. Bye. Edwards. Bye. They think they want to disrespect each other in the game by standing over each other.
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer. What's up, Jesse?
What is up, man? What is up? How you doing, man? But yeah, Joel Embiid's just gotta stop. He won't. He won't.
I mean,
I had enough of Embiid.
But we,
like
I just said
had enough
earlier,
of Embiid for like over a year now.
But like I said earlier, it's hard for Sixer fans because we kind of have to have him still play well if we're going to be able to get rid of him. You know what I mean? Like, he can't come out and suck every time. I want him to drop 25 or 30 when he gets the opportunity, so another team can be like, maybe there's something else in there.
But the thing with Joel Embiid, there's one thing that's good for him on the court. He draws the double and triple teams. If he was still on the court, that gets McCain wide open, Maxey wide open, Edstone wide open, Oubre wide open. That's the only thing that's good for him, I feel like.
Who are we? I forget who we were talking about. It might have been like, I don't know, it was Catton Brunson, or it was Ant Edwards.
It was Ant Edwards again.
Yeah, we're saying let Ant Edwards have that team, and that's where we're at now. If Joel Embiid says, you know what, I'll accept, instead of being a dick like he is now about it, I'll just go home instead of minute restriction. No, listen, I'm gonna, I see the talent in Maxey and Edgecombe, the youth we have. This is what I want to hear from him. I'll take a lesser role if I have to, if it means we win a championship. You know how enlightening that would be to hear him say stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to give up on Philly. I don't want to give up on Philly. I've been here too long. I've invested half my life here. I don't want to give up on Philly. And now we have an opportunity. I'll take a minute restriction. I'll take a couple nights off if it means I can be playing at the end of the year with a team that's contending for a championship. That's what Embiid should be saying.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And it's not like they're going to say, if he does play if he does play 2 out of every 5 games, it's not like they're going to say, don't score 50 tonight when you play, okay, dude? Because he could at any point in time.
So speaking of the Sixers, they are 4-0 along with the Chicago Bulls. Which team is more shocking that they're 4-0?
Well, I'm going to tell you, first thing I need to get off my chest is I can't wait to see what happens when they go on their first losing streak, the Sixers, to hear how these fans react.
I know.
Because that's the true test. It will happen. Like, they're not going undefeated. Not even close. They're going to have losing streaks.
Yep.
So when that first happens, that's going to be the test. And maybe that's the answer to this question. Whichever one of these teams has their first losing streak and slips a little, the other team could be more of a surprise because they're still hanging in that long. I would say Chicago because, like I said earlier, Sixers are my team. I expected this. I wanted this. I wanted these two to take over, so the Embiid talk turns to maybe trading more than trying to incorporating him in it, or incorporating with a lesser role. Chicago, you know how I feel about Buzelis. I've talked about Kobe White. I've always been a fan of him. I want to see that team do well. To me, and it's hard and no one's going to believe me. If you take my Sixer fandom out of it, honestly, look at the two rosters. Which one's more likely to make a run if they're healthy and playing like they are now? Sixers.
Sixers,
More,
right?
Got more firepower, more superstars, more closers, more shooters. But Chicago probably should be middle of the pack. Could they be higher because of how they're playing? Yes, that's all. That's the difference. The Sixers, if they're healthy, we always got to throw that shit in there. I expected this. Maybe not 4-0, 3-1, 10-1, or 12-2 start or something crazy like that. That's when we'll really start talking about, is the team really good or was the first week an anomaly, which could be. That's what I'm saying. These teams now, Thunder, they're 5-0, 6-0. They've done this the last 2 years, so I'm gonna say that's not an anomaly. I'll go out on a limb and say the champs are still real good. But the Sixers, that changes the East to me, especially with Embiid. So I'm not saying I want him gone.
I kind of want him gone. I kind of had.
I'm just saying if they can assimilate him at a lower pace, and these other guys can continue with McCain. But Plan B, I'm all for it too, and that's Adem Bona taking up the defensive shot blocker, filling up the paint, because we don't need a guy underneath the paint scoring 30. We don't need that. We need blocks and rebounds.
So when you look at the last 4 games the Sixers have played, Boston, damn it, injured. Charlotte, looking pretty good right now. Orlando, their offense is not cooking right now. Washington, we went to overtime with freaking Washington. I mean, so I'm like, wait till they compete
when do they start playing
Cleveland.
The West? When do they wait? When do they even start playing the West? Look, there's no West there.
The Clippers, Monday the 17th of November.
And look, still East.
All right, here's Golden State. It's like the Lakers here, Oklahoma City.
So let's
Memphis.
take that into consideration. What have we talked about pretty much every week for the past year? The West is stacked. The East could be anybody's ball game. There's good teams, but not as many. Right. So a really good record in the East, you got to take it down a level because they're playing not as many great teams, more good teams. But even the other night, even though it's, was it Washington that came back from behind the last game?
Yeah.
That tells me so much about this team. I don't care what team, if they're the worst team on the planet, if they're beating you that bad and you can come through, make a comeback and finish strong, even when the other team seemed like they could have snuck it away, that says a lot about that team, man. That 6-0 wouldn't tell you. 7-0 wouldn't tell you. That's resiliency. That's playing as a team. You get to see who the money makers are at the end. They didn't bring Embiid back in to get the ball and try to do that dumb shit in the paint like he did in the past.
I'm tired of him shooting threes.
It should be a lot less. He can do it. I mean, that's the problem. He's done it at a decent clip in the past every once in a while, so he thinks he could do it all the time. But that's when you have 4 amazing 3-point shooters, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get back underneath there.
This is who Chicago has played. Detroit, Orlando, Atlanta, Sacramento. Not exactly one of the best teams out there.
So we can't really say much about a lot of these. That's why I'm not drawing very many. You play New York and Cleveland, and look at that stretch right there. Knicks, Sixers, Bucks, Cleveland, San Antonio. Now we'll see how good that team is after that.
And then Utah, I'm just Denver again, Portland. Shout out to Drew Holiday, actually. He was going to be my player of the week, but I went with Austin Reeves.
Orlando, Arku, this is what I said about Orlando. Same thing I said about Detroit. Same thing I said about Cleveland. They're suspect. Banchero is good. He could be great. Could he be a closer, finisher guy that can take a team to a playoff run? I don't know. Cunningham, same deal. Donovan in Cleveland, same deal.
Yeah, but here's the Cavs, though. Evan Mobley has gotten better. People are having him top in MVP conversation. So I'm fine with the Cavs.
And that's what I mean. I am too. They're probably gonna have a really good record this year again and be 1, 2, or 3. The problem is when you get down to the Knicks, the whoever, even Boston makes a run or whatever. You get back to these teams with the Bucks that have a Giannis. Who are they going to?
They got Lonzo Ball as their bench now. Darius Garland, who's injured. If he comes back,
But I'm saying,
Nice.
is it Donovan? Is he the man that's going to close the game out and win it, take them to a championship? And I love him. He's one of my favorite players.
I don't think it's Donovan.
It's not Mobley. He's a defensive guy. They
It's
don't
gotta be
have
Garland.
that. It's not. It could be, but
It's
I mean,
gotta be
he's really,
Garland.
and he's really good too. But is he that? We don't know if he's that guy. It's the same thing. Same thing with Orlando. Same thing with the Hawks. Actually, Trey
Yep.
Young. How long is he going to end up there? They're a good team. East has a lot of really good teams, but then you look at the West and you're like, these are like 7 or 8 great teams.
Yep. All right. So next up, guys, the NBA Cup starts tomorrow. So I got the courts right here.
Courts are great. I love this. I'm as a graphic designer, as a guy who likes visuals, obviously, and stuff, and collectible stuff. Like I would want little, if they sold them, little mini courts. I would want mini courts like that.
Oh, I would take them too.
Actually, I have this guy in my. I don't know if I've never shown you these before. This guy near my hometown made these. It's a game
I think you showed me that.
called Coops Hoops. You have like a little, like a coin or something, and you push it back and forth and try to make it into the bucket. But he did these like for each NBA team. Like this is when the Hornets. This was made when the Hornets first came out, like when they were an expansion team. 1988. So
Right.
I like the designs. I don't want them all the time, but to see a game or two on that court, that's dope. I like that.
So let me get rid of the chat here on the screen.
You can change that now.
What?
The chat. You
Yeah,
can make it
I know that.
bigger. You can make it bigger and move it and change the font and
Pause.
stuff. It's pretty good. Pretty cool.
Look, see, I'm gonna make it. See?
Woo! You made it bigger. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
They should let
Yeah.
you move to the left or right or top or whatever now.
I can't do that. Yeah.
No, I know. But I mean, hey, that's an improvement. As long as they keep improving it, I'm good.
Here's the Hawks. So, all right.
They're
Hawks.
doing in the NBA finals, they're bringing back the trophy on the court like you see there with the cup now too.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're doing that.
All right. Come on.
The
This is
Charlotte one. Charlotte one's cool.
here, I'm just gonna go like this. Here's
Yeah, do that,
Boston.
good stuff. Parquet. So you got that.
Brooklyn.
Some of these would hurt my eyes. Like if you're,
I like,
like
the
that.
Charlotte.
I love the Charlotte one because it's themed.
Chicago.
It's all right.
It's like the same thing.
Eh,
I don't mind Dallas.
not bad. It's all right. Nothing
Denver.
special. It's kind of too pinkish to me. Detroit's very
Detroit.
basic.
Yeah. Golden State.
So you could do a lot better with Golden State. I think they went crazy on Golden State last year. That's not bad because I like the contrast with the yellow on the outside.
I love the yellow on out of bounds. Yeah. Here's the Clippers. Yeah.
You can't make anything Clippers look good. It always looks
Here's
like
the-
shit.
The Lake Ew.
I'm gonna be real mad at one of them. I'll tell you that much.
Memphis.
See, this one kind of hurts my eyes because I get the MEM, the way they do that, the letters on the court.
I like
was-
the Miami.
It's not bad. I like brighter yellows. It's a little dull. It's all right.
Yeah.
The big pelican in the background scaring me. Oh no!
I like the Knicks. I like
yeah,
the Knicks one.
skyline's pretty dope.
Thunder.
Not bad.
I like
I'd
it.
rather the court be orange and the outside be a different color.
Magic.
Orlando's all right.
Mm. Ew.
Fuck Phila! No Phila! What is Phila? Come on. Either spell the whole word out or put the Sixer logo there. They got one of the dopest logos. The actually 76. That's
Yeah.
on their court regularly.
Portland.
No, that hurts my eyes. I don't like that one. Matrix.
Sacramento.
Oh, that's even worse. I know it's a king, but a little crazy up top. That was cool. That one's cool. I'm not a big fan of We the North stuff. I get it though. That one's
I like
decent.
Utah.
That one's decent because it draws your attention towards the baskets where the gold is. Same thing with Washington. Simple, but I don't know, but hand. That's the old Bullet logo.
Yeah. So there we go, guys. Those are all the courts. What is up, Vic? Vickers in the chat. What is a Phila? Philadelphia?
Yeah, I can't stand that. I get it, and I understand. I know the old church used to have it on there, but Philadelphia is a long word, but it ain't that long. You can't put it on a fucking jersey. What up, James Money?
What is up, man?
James Money does some of the funniest streams. He does that Friday the 13th game. He's hilarious.
Oh, shit, really?
Happy Halloween, everybody, I guess we should say.
Phila is what Paul George and Embiid need in their needs.
Happy Devil's Night tonight. Mwahahaha. No basketball tonight.
Yeah, there is.
There is? I looked at the schedule. It didn't show any
I'm
games.
streaming. There's like 4 games.
Maybe I looked at it different.
I'm streaming the Warriors and Bucks.
Nope, it's canceled.
Huh?
There's 4 games.
I know there is. Should have said Phila or Philly. Yeah.
Fuck Phila. It's stupid.
Remember the Sox?
Yeah, if it said Philly, I'd be okay with it though. Phila is stupid.
Yeah. So let's make our predictions right now. Who do you have winning the whole thing?
Home teams.
You going Sixers?
Oh, I thought you meant for the games tonight.
No. For the NBA Cup.
I don't. That's so hard to tell. All I'll say about it is, I think it's brilliant because it ups the level of competition early in the season, where most people say it doesn't matter or they don't play as hard or they're just working up threes. We've seen it the last 2 years gradually. The first year and the second year was a lot better. Not without AD, David Burns. It matters if he doesn't play, they ain't winning.
You know who I'm going with? Not the Sixers.
The Knicks.
No.
The Bucks.
No. It's in the
Spurs.
West. Yep. I'm going Spurs.
You're a Wemby fan now because you're all happy because you drafted
He's playing
him.
for years.
Yeah, right. You don't know nothing about him. You didn't know he had a sister.
Did you know he has a brother?
Yes.
Okay. How tall is his brother?
Hey, did you know he had a mother and a father too at some point in time?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did you
they
know?
had parents too.
How tall is his brother?
9'9", 6'9". He's
6'7".
11'10". He's 6'7".
6'7".
6'7".
I hate that so much.
Here's the thing, though. I'll say I hate it because I'm old, but if I was in high school right now, I'd be fucking with people all the time. 6'7".
Oh yeah, me too.
I'd be
Me
fucking
too.
with people.
It was on South Park. It made South Park.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
A lot of
who you
people say it
going
doesn't
with?
mean anything. It means something. It kind of means so. 6'7".
Yeah, or 7'6". You know that's a new one?
6'9".
Called negative
6'9".
6'7". Negative 6'7".
Ooh, you got to go like this instead of like this or something.
Yeah.
What about 6'9"?
They did
You
that.
gotta
Oh
go
my
like
God.
this. You gotta go like this.
Yeah. All right, so who you got winning it?
Arku, yeah, who you got winning it, Arku?
No, you.
Stop asking me.
Arku's
I don't know.
Arku's probably got the Thunder.
The Thunder and the Cavs in the final. Thunder win. And then they get all hyped, and the Thunder think, "Oh, I'm gonna go all the way." And the Cavs are going, "Oh no, we really are frauds. We can only get there. We can't win anything." And the Thunder are like, "We're gonna win another championship." And then they lose in the first round of the playoffs.
You know who my backup is?
The
Lakers.
Knicks. I heard a rumor today flipping through shit.
Rumor.
What if?
People are saying, guys. People are saying.
What if LeBron doesn't even play this year? What if this injury lingers and he doesn't even play this year? Like he's tired of the way that organization is handling shit. He didn't find out right away about the Luka trade, and now he's realizing that it's not really his team. It's going to be the Luka team, and Bronny's not doing good. They're trolling Bronny with stats now. Like how many I saw today, he dropped a quadruple double, 40 claps, 30 high fives, 39 yelling at the courts. I mean,
I think he'll play.
and I was rooting for that dude after I met him here in my hometown at the parks and stuff, saw how cool he was. I was like, go Bronny, get him. But Now now Bronny's clapping back at other fans and about other players and shit. I'm like, he's lost.
Wait, what?
I forget who it was about. But then here's the thing: you see quotes as you scroll through the internet, and then people never fucking said it. Like, there's no one stopping me from saying headlines tomorrow. Mitch Kofsky said the Sixers should move to Pittsburgh because I don't know. The Eagles should trade AJ Brown. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't even get me started on that.
But I mean, I could say that, and people are like, "Oh my God, Mitch, why would you say that?" Well, I never did. Well, it's a quote. It says quotes. See, I don't know what to believe anymore.
All right, guys. We'll catch you all next week for the Pick and Roll podcast. Huh?
Denver Nuggets win the cup.
Oh, you're going Nuggets? Okay.
Jokic is the reason.
I'm going Spurs. Wemby for MVP.
Yeah, David sees it a lot too. Yeah, so you see all these quotes. It's a quote, and then if you go read the comments, the first thing it says, like, "I'll take 500. I'll take things that never got said for 500, Alex," or "This never happened," or "This is AI."
All right, guys.
This whole show, Dark Lumen. This whole show was fake. It's all AI. This is recorded. We'll see you later.
Bronny 69 Twitch message. Stop copying Blaze off of everything.
I'm a minion, Chad. Get them.
Well, it makes sense because you met him, what, twice?
69 times.
Nice. With that being said, guys, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see you at 8 o'clock for
the PA Sixers.
For the Warriors and Bucks.
Hold on.
David, I'll see you tonight. Man. Oh wait, your cards.
I got a VJ Edgecombe finally.
Oh, I gotta make you full screen for this.
Panini.
There you go.
It's a first print. And this is these ones they gave away at the National Card Show.
Yeah.
VJ.
How many VJs do you have?
That's it. They're hard to get. People are already on to them. But one of them, someone sent me this. It's an Iverson.
Hey, can I have that?
Like, that's nice. And it also got a Trey Johnson with it, but he's doing all right. And another Trey Johnson.
I'm getting like all of these uncolored.
I got a bunch of boxes of these coming in. This is the new Topps card. There's fucking Phila. Maxey. Buzelis. Markkanen. My favorite players. And your boy. We'll close with this guy.
Yay!
I can't stand you, Mitch. Trade me to Blaze.
Hey, no.
And Johnny Furphy, baby.
All right. Wait, he got an Iverson card. See you guys later, man. Like, share, subscribe. Get you all in an hour. Peace.